Well, everybody, we are back again here on NFL Head Coach 09 as the series has essentially increased the difficulty on us here with our worst start in a very long time. Harley Jean-Charles coming into this year was about a 500 coach, but was coming off 3 straight playoff appearances, and it looked like we had a pretty good thing going in Atlanta. I just didn't think we could win a Super Bowl with Matt Ryan, and ultimately made the big change of drafting Matt Rheem and moving on from Ryan. I felt that this roster has been good enough to compete for Super Bowls for a few years now, and I think that our defense is really good, and it's always been discussion around the offense. Why isn't the offense playing up to expectations? Why can't we run the football? Why can't we pass the football? Why are we throwing so many interceptions like when I just play Madden? You think that I could just coach a team and there'd be less interceptions, but that is not the case. So, I've seen a lot of talk in the comment section lately about the scheme is the problem, the pistol scheme. And this was something we talked about in the very beginning of the series. There were people that said I should just restart the series because the pistol offense kind of had us set up for failure, and we're lucky that we got a second year in Atlanta to turn things around. Ultimately, we have been able to have some success in this series. Perhaps the scheme is a big reason why we're not doing a very good job. I think there's more to it because I have single back plays, I have shotgun plays, I have a lot of custom plays, and we run all of them at about the same mediocre level. I'm not aware of any way to go and change the scheme, but even if I could right now, middle of the season is not when you do it. That is an off-season type of deal. You install a new offense so you can actually have a chance. So I've been adding to the playbook. I've been trying to find plays that I think will allow us to play differently, and it was pointed out in the comments as well when we drafted Matt Rheem. It was said that he fits a West Coast offense, and that is what our offensive coordinator is looking for. And I have the offensive playbook control up to the offensive coordinator, but nothing seems to be changing on that front, and it's still the playbook that I have thrown together throughout this series. I will continue to build plays and do my best to try to get this team on the right track. I'm not giving up on the season. So here's a new play that we have here that I think is pretty interesting. We have 5 in the pattern here, 3 receivers. Tight end here runs a corner route with Harry Douglas here on a drag. Clayton goes out to the flats here. And then on the other side, just a streak from Roddy White, maybe clearing open a spot for Daniels, and you could run this play a couple different ways. We'll change this actually just a little bit here. How about a deep in instead, helping occupy those linebackers, maybe clearing open this crossing pattern a little bit better. So there's another play for the playbook. Here's a new shotgun 3 wide play, just looking to get a simple curl on the outside, and maybe I can call some better plays to utilize Roddy White and Harry Douglas. I don't even know what to call these plays most of the time because I can't use numbers or anything, so curly fry, that's what this play is going to be called. Pretty hungry now.
Hey coach, what are we focusing on today?
We're focusing on curly fry. Injury alert, Paul Posluszny. And he has been injured for much of this season. He has missed different times with a few different injuries. So a 3 to 4 week injury here with a strained hamstring that is really impacting his development. So right now we're 4 games into the year. It's not going that well with rookie Matt Rheem. He is an 89 overall though, with very high potential. When it comes to the playbook knowledge, he has mastered, looks like around half of it, considering most of it is in the pistol here. And it doesn't really show exactly if he knows like the created plays or whatever, but we're getting there. But we really need him to just put out some average performances. We're not even looking for anything great at this point. We just want to get a couple touchdowns a game. Well, it was worth a shot. I don't think the Bears are using Cletus Parker very much, aka Gimmick, but they don't like any of our players apparently. We open the episode now with a matchup against the New York Jets, and we will get into this one as well with some Super Sim.
It's game day.
See if we can coach that first win of the season. Let's play some football. 0-4 Atlanta facing Trent Stanton and the New York Jets. Sacked. Our defense has done a really good job. We have been able to hold teams to very few points. We keep games close, and we constantly have Matt Rheem playing for the win late in the ball game. But we just can't score. We can't find the end zone. It's like the field's 400 yards long. Oh, Manny Lawson hurt now. We are suffering so many injuries at linebacker this season. We may have to make a signing after this game. We give up a short field goal here to New York. It's 3-0. Gonzalez for 11. Roddy White 28. 8 more to Harry Douglas. And, offsides on the field goal. We take the points off the board. A false start. Excellent. Let's get to the end zone now. Loss of 4. Rush for 2. And then a missed field goal. That's how the season has gone. That is just everything encapsulated in that sequence right there. So the Jets driving again. They're able to find the end zone this time. 10-0. That feels like an insurmountable lead, especially as we can barely run for positive yards. Here we go. It feels like Rheem is a bit more productive in this game. We do have a field goal finally. So why don't we get into the second half then and start to coach a little bit more. We have very little room for error if we're to turn this season around. I don't know yet if they're going to fire Harley Jean-Charles after this season. I think it depends how you close the year. Can you save some approval at the very end, winning a few games in a row? Hard to say. Now, some of you are wondering what will happen to the series if we get fired. I think at that stage, if that happens, I'll probably take a break from the game, but then come back to it. I've been playing head coach now and doing this series for closing in on a year, and most of that is because I wasn't very consistent posting the episodes. But I think that if there was that big of a change, I wouldn't want to end the series right there. I would want to come back to it. I don't know if there'd be a chance for me to change scheme, but we've had 3 winning seasons in a row. This one probably won't be another, but I'd still like to try to win a Super Bowl here in head coach. Matt Rheem is back to pass, and he is on target. There's some running room, and Harry Douglas still going inside the 30. Takes the whole Jets defense to bring him down at the 25-yard line. So Matt Rheem might be having a decent statistical day. 42 yards there, most of those after the catch by Douglas. Curly Fry, is it time yet? We've mastered the play. I think it's time. You could consider playing Wade Appling, but I think at this stage we've seen Appling and we don't need to, I think, give him more chances here than he's had. That was almost picked. I just want to see Rheem learn the playbook and if there can be any hope by the end of the year. I went through our run block ratings, and obviously we know the playbook, but it just feels like it's impossible to run the ball. Here we go. 4 yards. But that's like a top 10% run for us. Trying to call our most successful plays on downs like this. 3rd down and 6. This is one of our best passing plays we have, apparently. And it's a 1st down at the 10. Tony Gonzalez. Now we're trying to run the counter. and there's just nowhere to go. See, that's a play too where I'd like to audible. I can't believe you can't audible in this game. And the defense, like, they just like to stay in their base front all the time. You can't run from 11 personnel in this game. I don't think it can be done. You've got to have 2 tight ends out there. So now we're actually better matched up, and we still can't make blocks in the second level. I've been noticing that every episode. It's either they're coming through unblocked or we can't block them anyway. Why is that? 100 success score. All right. I haven't called this one very often. This is one we definitely stole from New Orleans or something. So Daniel slot right with Harry Douglas alongside him. On 3rd down and 15. Rheem standing tall. One-handed catch for a touchdown. Tyshawn Daniels. Atlanta may just tie the game.
That was one heck of a play. Nice job, everybody. We're kicking a field goal.
So that was a very nice possession. We'll take that. Falcons tied the ball game. Can the defense keep it tied? They certainly can. I want to coach more offense. We're going to mostly ignore defense this year. It's just consistent and good. The offense is the entire story. Curly fry time. Actually, no, we're going quick drag. I know we've never run this, but the only way to learn it is to run it. So 1st down, or actually it's 2nd down and 6. Check down. I don't mind using the running backs in the passing game a bit more, but that doesn't get us any yardage. 2 deep safeties for the Jets on 3rd down and 6. Man-to-man, love the slant there. 1st down. 2 tight ends now on the right side. This is one of the runs I've added recently. And we're hitting the backfield again.
Let's stop shooting ourselves in the foot and start making plays.
Maybe you need 2 tight ends and a fullback. Just run the ball, super old school. 22 personnel. 2nd down and 13 now. Rheem on the outside. Oh, man.
Oh, for crying out loud. I can't believe he hasn't completed a pass.
I knew Tony Gonzalez would have trouble creating separation, but he has had a number of drops this year, at least that I have seen. So far, I don't think the Gonzalez signing is working out for us. I might want to see more of Brad Tatum, who is in a contract year. This is 3rd down and 13 now. Ryan fires outside, caught, and that is close to a 1st down. Now that was curly fry, and it was good for about 10 yards. Oh, take it back. They'll decline that, though. The yards are going to count. Every game is close. Is this what it's like to be a Chargers fan, where it's like every game is close, you're always like having a chance to win, but like these never go your way? Oh, get the football, yes! Atlanta takes over! Penalty on the Jets. Does that give us some field position? Wait, outcome, own 44. I just need to decline this, I think. He muffed the punt. And now, do we have any 22 personnel runs here I can pick from? I know I added one. I don't have much time to locate it, though. All right, play action pass then. A turnover, play action shot. That's the oldest trick in the book here. All right, 1st and 10. It's a little play action for Matt Rheem, and he throws over the middle! Incomplete. This ain't working out. That was Tony Gonzalez. I think it's time to see what Tatum can do in that role. The catch in traffic, like everything's going to be in traffic for him, and he's not making the plays. I'm benching a Hall of Famer right now. All right, so this is the 22 personnel play I added. This is compact dive, as I named it. And I like the look of the play pre-snap. And that's going to be a solid run. Maybe more of that. I have to, like, go back a couple decades to find the right way to call plays in this game. Hey, Adrian Peterson broke the rushing record with plays like that. Almost picked. I mean, like, his receivers on that day, I'm pretty sure, were like Bobby Wade and Robert Ferguson. Like, the Vikings could just block. And Adrian Peterson could obviously pull off some of the best runs I've ever seen. Like, I have never seen somebody... Obviously, I did not watch Walter Payton, didn't watch Barry Sanders. I started watching football in the 2000 season, and I've just never seen anybody do what Adrian Peterson could do. Ever. Not even close. So we do have ourselves a nice lead here. Wow, he went all the way back to the right. That's a nice return. I am really enjoying watching some of these plays, even going back to the last episode and seeing what they were able to do against us. So we just got to play some solid defense here, hold this lead, maybe find the end zone. That would be very nice. But so far, best game for Matt Rheem. It's game 5. I just want to get the win. But this is a good run to the outside, to the 40.
Guys, you're killing me.
Play fake now for Trent Stanton, and he's got his tight end who creates separation. This will go inside the 30, and that is a New York Jets touchdown. 60 yards.
Come on.
Sloppy tackling from the Atlanta Falcons. We're going to have to find the end zone. Well, DeMario Waddle took one to the house last episode. He's got himself a lane, and he is out to the 39-yard line. So, Matt Rheem playing the best he has all year at home. Are we able to put together the touchdown drive we need? If we can have some success with plays like this, I'll add more. More variations of just running from this personnel. But I'm telling you, these second-level blocks, I've never seen linebackers get off blocks like this. And I don't know what to do about that because we have what should be the best line in the game. And everybody has good run blocking. Jeremy Dahl at center. He's going to be climbing to the second level on a lot of these plays. He's a great run blocker on paper. Here's a pass through the hands. I've boosted the abilities of Rheem for this play. It is 3rd down and 11. Trying to keep the hopes of our first win alive. Rheem has plenty of time. And he's got to make a decision now. The play is broken down. He takes a shot deep downfield, and it's broken up. 4th down, Falcons. Can this game be different? Can we finally get the job done? Here's Stanton off the fake. I like that. We don't have a lot of play-action boots in our playbook. And if we're going to run a West Coast offense or get closer to it, we're going to need to find some. Is it too late to just say, Kyle Shanahan, please come here, install your offense, and get us to 8-8 this season? I would take that right now. 2nd down and 1. Play fake again. Stanton. Oh, I thought that was going to get picked. Prior to this game, I also put a couple players on the trade block. I have added Darrelle Revis and Kerry Rhodes, 2 veterans in the last years of their deals. So we'll see if anything happens there. I may have to make some trades. Normally, when a team is concerned about job security, they're not trying to trade players. They just want to maximize wins. But part of me thinks I can keep the approval high enough to not get fired. I can't do it going like 1-15 or 0-16. So we'll see. Here's a quick pass. Stanton completes, and that's another 1st down. New York's moving the football well. We're just having issues here with our man coverage. We're not making plays. 1st down now. We get more aggressive. Another play fake for Stanton, and that's knocked away. Much better. And that's Rhodes. I do not want to actually trade him. He's been one of our probably 4 best players in this series. On the edge of field goal range still. This is 2nd and 10. Fake again. Stanton completes. Those quick out rows just keep getting us. And whoever 17 is for them is easily getting open too.
4-3 trio, wham, lurk.
Stanton's playing pretty well, and they're not really running the football until now. And inside the 25. Running here again on second down, and a decent run to the 20.
Serious?
3rd and 3. We need to keep him out of the end zone. We really need to stop here. 3rd down and 3. Oh, I just tried to call timeout. They're going to run it off tackle here. And can we make the play? I think we did. Barely. Lucky. We'll save our timeouts, but we have to get the touchdown. Maybe they have a kicker like the Giants did who couldn't kick a 35-yarder. Oh, he hit the upright! It is no good! So a touchdown can win the game. Let's do it.
Going outside.
We have all 3 timeouts. We can run whatever we want here. We can stop the clock, run the football. Well, we'll try a stretch here with Chris Johnson. I thought maybe bouncing this outside would help us out, but it didn't. And there's a holding on us. Now we have to travel 85 yards and have a 1st down and 20. Matt Rheem, show that you have made some strides in your development here as a rookie. 1st down and 20, standing inside the 5. Rheem intercepted, or no, it's dropped. Okay then. 2nd down and 20 now for Matt Rheem, and that's wide open. There's Roddy White for a solid gain. Now we have to get a 1st down here and then call a timeout. We have 1:30 left to go in the ball game. Falcons up to their own 29. Here's Rheem. Downfield this time. Caught! 1st down in Jets territory. That's Harry Douglas. Timeout. Big throw there from Matt Rheem. 45 yards away now. Still a long way to go. Rheem back to pass with plenty of time. Looks right. Fires! Intercepted! And the New York Jets. Wow, is this going to be a touchdown? Why can't we make the tackle? What is happening? It's a pick 6. Well, we're 0-5. We sim to the end. We just got garbage time touchdown. Rheem did have the best game of his season, but you can't throw a pick 6 when you're trying to go win the game. So we're 0-5 now. Rheem had 300 yards, big deal. Still can't run the football at all. Roddy White had a really big game receiving, but you'd just like to see us win. 0-5. An injury now to Manny Lawson, out 2 months. We'll place him on injured reserve. We have to sign a linebacker. I would like to sign Russell Abraham. He has a very complete skill set. 89 block shed, 95 pursuit, 85 speed, 78 zone coverage, and 88 power and 88 finesse moves. Why isn't he like a 90 overall player with those ratings? Welcome to Atlanta. The trade deadline is approaching, and we're not going to play any more games before that. We are 0-5. We have to consider trading some of these veterans. Kerry Rhodes. It would be so difficult to trade him. What are they offering? A 3 and a 7, a 5 and a 6. I feel like I need more. We've upped our offer. Tennessee, how is a 5 and a 6 more than a 3? Request a specific package. 2 and a 6. Your request is high, our offer is fair, we can't go much higher. Get out of here. So there have been some players here who have contracts up and we can start to negotiate new deals. I'm actually not going to negotiate any contracts right now at all, because I don't even know if I'll be coaching this team next year. And if I go to a new team to continue the series, I may want to sign some of those players to my new team. So, we're not making any deals. Ultimately, I just don't think that these trade offers are worth it. Future third-round picks, I'd rather just not trade them, see if we stay with Atlanta, and then go from there. We have not made any deals at the deadline. We are 0-5, probably not going to the postseason this year. Just trying to see if we can play well enough to earn another season with the Falcons. So we have a game now against the Green Bay Packers. I will just simulate this one. I haven't done much of that. We're in search of win number 1. And do not get it against Green Bay. We have lost 6 straight games. Approval is down to 50. Matt Rheem, we pulled off a little bit of a comeback here, closing the gap in the 4th quarter, but he does throw 2 touchdowns and another interception. He has a pick in every game. We're again not running the football well, but Chuck Castle did return for this week and handled all the running back carries. Harry Douglas, 51 yards, 73 for Daniels. For the defense, 24 points allowed with a couple takeaways and 4 sacks. Green Bay still gets 24. 3 touchdowns from Matt Hasselbeck back in Green Bay. Okay. Matched up now in New Orleans at 0-6. The Falcons do get their very first win of the season. Finally. 4 more scores for Matt Rheem. 2 more interceptions. Probably going to lead the league there, but I think we have seen him get better in these last few weeks. At least we're seeing more touchdowns to go with the mistakes, more yardage, better completion percentage in this game. Now the running game did actually help us out with one of our better performances on the season. It would be nice if we could just run the ball like this every week. Tony Gonzalez, 8 catches, 86 yards. Love that. Roddy White, 98 and a touchdown. Douglas scores 2 times. We actually put 28 on the board. 2 picks for Waddle. I will take that. First win accomplished. What's next? At 1-6, we now get a game against the Miami Dolphins. I'd like to get back into Super Sim now. Can we win 2 in a row? I want to see if we can stack up some victories this year. I want to save Harley Jean-Charles' job. I want to make it work in Atlanta. I don't want to go to a new team. But now we have a matchup between the 2 teams I have coached in this series. Matt Rheem, I think, has had an overall better episode. I don't want to call it good because he's still giving the football away on a regular basis, but it's been better. So can we at least improve from where we're at? Mike Zazali throws a touchdown pass on Miami's opening drive. If we had stayed in Miami, he would be our quarterback in the series. So the Falcons take over. 3 straight incompletions gives the ball back to Miami. Our punt game, by the way, has not been very good. We have to look for a new punter next year if we're still here. So Zazali and the offense driving again. They put 3 on the board. So already Miami has scored on their first 2 possessions. Big roughing the passer call there. That'll get us a first down. And then Roddy White, gain of 12. He's having a nice episode. 26 to Douglas. Let's go. Touchdown to Roddy White. We sack Mike Zazali, but Ronnie Brown gets the first down yardage. Then 11 yards in the air. We're offsides. Just trying to get a stop here. But Miami's doing a pretty good job. Field goal number 2. We'll get 22 to Harry Douglas. fumble the football and give it back to Miami with a chance to add more before the half, and they march right down the field and do extend the lead. Gotta put some points on the board if we are to keep up. Miami is scoring on basically every possession. 26 yards and then 14. They are going to keep scoring. 27-7. Neither side of the football is doing their job in this game. We just turned the ball over. Yeah, this one's over. Final score in this one is actually 44-28. Matt Rheem has his first interception-free game, but the box score really shows everything there. Miami had 10 points or more in every single quarter. We played winning football on offense at the end of the day, although a lot of this did come in garbage time. 268 yards for Rheem, continuing his improved play for this episode. Chuck Castle giving us a little bit more on the ground, even if we still are not a good running team. Douglas and Roddy White each have solid days, and Xavier Short got himself a touchdown catch. But what was this defense doing? Not making any plays, that's for sure. We forced one punt all game. Miami had 465 yards of offense and converted 11 of 15 third downs. But if they failed, they were just in field goal range and kicked. They had 5 red zone touchdowns. We had 4, and they controlled the clock. Well, at 1-7, we weren't exactly able to turn the season around. What is this division? We are actually in the playoff hunt. What? The NFC East wasn't even this bad. 2-6? You're telling me we could win the division this year? No way. We're playing for first place next episode against the Saints. That changes everything. We could still find a way into the postseason. Matt Rheem's at 16 touchdowns, 12 picks. The running game, let's move on. Roddy White, 627 yards. I can't believe we're in the playoff hunt because we are recreating the NFC East right now. No way. Hey, Star Aldridge has been better, by the way. Proud of him. So I guess we continue our pursuit of the postseason next episode. We're 1-7. Can we actually pull this off? Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you're enjoying the NFL head coach content, even though our team is horrible. But hey, we're in the division race right now. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave your feedback down below, and I will be back soon as we continue this strange season. Have a great day.